Hello friends, welcome to Historical Insight, where we uncover the incredible stories of legends who changed the world. Today, we're diving into the life of a trailblazing scientist, a woman who broke barriers and revolutionized science, Marie Curie. From her humble beginnings in Poland to becoming the first person to win 2 Nobel Prizes, her story is nothing short of extraordinary. So, get ready to be inspired by her determination, brilliance, and groundbreaking discoveries. And, before we start, don't forget to hit that like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to Historical Insight for more amazing stories. Let's get started. Number 1. Early life and education. Marie Curie was born Maria Skłodowska on November 7, 1867, in Warsaw, Poland. She was the youngest of 5 children in a family that deeply valued education. Her father, Władysław Skłodowski, was a teacher of mathematics and physics, and her mother, Bronisława, was the headmistress of a girls' school. Poland, under Russian control at the time, placed significant restrictions on education, especially for women. Despite these challenges, Maria showed exceptional promise in academics, particularly in mathematics and physics. Her father's influence as an educator played a crucial role in nurturing her interest in science. Tragically, Maria faced significant personal losses at an early age. Her mother succumbed to tuberculosis when Maria was only 10 years old, and her eldest sister, Zofia, died of typhus shortly after. These early tragedies shaped her resilience and determination to excel. Formal higher education was not available to women in Poland, so Maria and her sister Bronisława devised a plan. They worked as governesses to support each other's education. Maria spent several years as a governess, secretly studying in her free time. Her intellectual curiosity led her to join the Flying University, an underground institution that offered courses to women. In 1891, at the age of 24, Maria moved to Paris to study at the University of Paris, Sorbonne. Adjusting to life in Paris was challenging. She lived in a small, unheated attic and survived on a meager diet while dedicating herself entirely to her studies. She excelled in her coursework, earning degrees in physics and mathematics. Her dedication and brilliance laid the foundation for the groundbreaking research she would later conduct. Number 2. Meeting Pierre Curie. While studying at the Sorbonne, Marie Curie faced severe financial hardships, often struggling to afford basic necessities. Despite these challenges, her academic performance was outstanding, and she began seeking opportunities to conduct research. In 1894, through a mutual colleague, she met Pierre Curie, a physicist already renowned for his work on crystals and magnetism. Pierre Curie was impressed by Marie's intellect and determination. Their shared passion for science quickly grew into a deep personal and professional bond. Pierre proposed marriage, but Marie initially hesitated, considering a return to Poland to contribute to scientific development in her homeland. However, her plans changed when she was denied an academic position in Poland because she was a woman. Pierre's unwavering support and encouragement convinced her to stay in France. Marie and Pierre married in July 1895 in a simple civil ceremony. Eschewing materialism, they exchanged practical gifts instead of jewelry. Their honeymoon was spent cycling through the French countryside, reflecting their shared love for simplicity and exploration. Their marriage was not only a union of hearts, but also of minds. They set up a modest laboratory and began collaborating on scientific research. Pierre introduced Marie to the electrometer, a device he had developed to measure electric currents. This tool would become essential in their later discoveries. Pierre's belief in Marie's potential played a critical role in enabling her to pursue her groundbreaking work. Number 3. The discovery of radioactivity. Inspired by recent discoveries in physics, Marie Curie began investigating the mysterious properties of uranium salts in 1897. At the time, Henri Becquerel had observed that uranium emitted rays, but the nature of these emissions was not understood. Marie, with Pierre's support, set out to explore this phenomenon further. She coined the term radioactivity to describe the emission of invisible rays from certain elements. Marie's meticulous research revealed that the intensity of radiation was proportional to the amount of uranium present, suggesting that the emission was a property of the atom itself. This was a groundbreaking revelation, challenging the prevailing notion that atoms were indivisible and immutable. Marie's experiments led her to study pitchblende, a mineral rich in uranium. To her surprise, pitchblende was far more radioactive than pure uranium. This suggested the presence of unknown elements contributing to the radiation. Marie and Pierre embarked on a painstaking process to isolate these elements. Working in a drafty shed with primitive equipment, they processed tons of pitchblende to extract minute quantities of radioactive material. In 1898, the Curies announced the discovery of 2 new elements: polonium, named in honor of Marie's native Poland, and radium, noted for its intense radioactivity and luminous properties. Their work earned international recognition, and in 1903, Marie and Pierre, along with Henri Becquerel, were awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics. Marie became the first woman to receive this prestigious honor. Number 4. Tragedy and perseverance. Marie and Pierre's scientific achievements were accompanied by personal and professional challenges. The intense physical labor of isolating radioactive elements and constant exposure to radiation took a toll on their health. Despite these hardships, they remained dedicated to their research. Tragedy struck on April 19, 1906, when Pierre was killed in a street accident in Paris. He was struck by a horse-drawn carriage and died instantly. Marie was devastated by the loss of her beloved partner and collaborator. Overwhelmed by grief, she initially withdrew from public life. However, Marie's resilience soon emerged. Determined to honor Pierre's legacy, she accepted his position as professor at the University of Paris, becoming the first woman to hold such a role. Her inaugural lecture in November 1906 drew a large audience, marking a historic moment for women in academia. Marie continued their work on radioactivity, further refining the properties of radium and polonium. Her dedication to science became a source of strength, helping her cope with the immense personal loss. She also took on the responsibility of raising their 2 daughters, Irene and Eve, ensuring they received a strong education. Number 5. Second Nobel Prize. In 1911, Marie Curie reached another historic milestone. She was awarded the Nobel Prize in Chemistry for her discovery of radium and polonium, and her work in isolating these elements. This achievement made her the first person in history to win Nobel Prizes in 2 different scientific fields. The recognition further solidified her status as a scientific pioneer. However, fame brought its own set of challenges. The press subjected her to intense scrutiny, often focusing on her personal life rather than her scientific accomplishments. She faced criticism and hostility, partly due to her status as a foreign woman succeeding in a male-dominated field. Despite these difficulties, Marie remained steadfast in her work. She refused to patent her discoveries, believing that scientific knowledge should benefit humanity. Her selflessness and commitment to progress underscored her dedication to science. Number 6. World War I contributions. During World War I, Marie Curie put her scientific expertise to humanitarian use. She recognized the potential of X-rays to save lives on the battlefield by helping doctors locate bullets and fractures. Collaborating with her daughter Irene, she developed portable X-ray units, which became known as Little Curies. Marie personally oversaw the deployment of these units, traveling to the front lines to ensure they were used effectively. She also trained medical personnel and nurses to operate the machines. Her efforts were instrumental in treating thousands of wounded soldiers, earning her widespread admiration. Marie's war contributions extended beyond X-rays. She advocated for the establishment of radiology centers and donated her Nobel Prize gold to support the war effort. Her actions exemplified her belief that science should serve humanity, even in times of crisis. Number 7. Later years and legacy. After the war, Marie Curie continued to advance scientific research and education. She founded the Radium Institute, now the Curie Institute, in Paris, which became a leading center for research in radioactivity and cancer treatment. Under her leadership, the institute attracted some of the brightest minds in science. Marie's health began to deteriorate due to years of exposure to radioactive materials. Despite her declining condition, she remained dedicated to her work, traveling extensively to promote scientific collaboration. In 1921, she embarked on a fundraising tour in the United States, where she was warmly received and presented with a gram of radium for her research. Marie passed away on July 4, 1934, from aplastic anemia, a condition linked to prolonged radiation exposure. Her selfless pursuit of knowledge came at a great personal cost, but her legacy endures. Today, the Curie Institutes in Paris and Warsaw continue to lead advancements in medicine and science. Number 8. Impact on modern science. Marie Curie's groundbreaking work laid the foundation for many modern scientific and medical advancements. Her discoveries in radioactivity revolutionized physics and chemistry, while her methods for isolating radioactive elements remain influential. Her work also paved the way for the development of X-ray imaging and cancer radiotherapy, saving countless lives. The Curie Institutes she founded continue to be at the forefront of cancer research and treatment. Her life's work serves as a testament to the power of curiosity, perseverance, and the unyielding pursuit of knowledge. Number 9. Lessons from Marie Curie's life. Marie Curie's life is a beacon of inspiration for scientists and dreamers alike. Her story demonstrates the importance of resilience, hard work, and an unwavering commitment to one's goals. As the first woman to break many barriers in science, she showed that determination can overcome even the most formidable obstacles. Marie's generosity and humility also stand out. By refusing to patent her discoveries, she ensured that the benefits of her research could reach as many people as possible. Her life reminds us of the profound impact that selflessness and dedication can have on the world. And last, number 10, honoring her legacy. Marie Curie's contributions continue to inspire scientists and educators worldwide. Her remains were interred in the Pantheon in Paris in 1995, making her the first woman to be honored there based on her achievements alone. Her name lives on in the periodic table through the element curium, as well as in scientific units like the Curie. Her story is a powerful reminder of the transformative potential of science and the enduring impact of those who dedicate their lives to the betterment of humanity. And that's the incredible story of Marie Curie, an icon of resilience, brilliance, and dedication, who shaped the future of science and inspired generations. Her journey teaches us that with determination and passion, we can overcome any obstacle and leave a lasting impact on the world. If you found Marie Curie's story as inspiring as we did, make sure to like this video, comment your thoughts below, and share it with others who love history and science. Don't forget to subscribe to Historical Insight and hit the bell icon so you never miss another fascinating story from the past. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring history.